Good morning. Today's travel coffee is the City of London. You can see it behind me. I've been to London twice, 2011, 2018, one of my favorite international destinations to visit. I've also been through several other times Heathrow Airport, which is a great international gateway airport to Europe. If you're traveling American Airlines or their codeshare partner, British Airways, great city to visit. Not just because of common language with us, but also for our heritage in the United States. You realize how much is named here for things in London and the UK, particularly where I live in the Commonwealth of Virginia. First trip I went there, I stayed in the Piccadilly Circus area, which is a good location for accessing Trafalgar Square, Haymarket, Mayfair, Regent Street. You've got dining options in the West End nearby. If you stay in Piccadilly area or Westminster area, you can access a good amount of things to go and see by foot in London. For Americans, the Piccadilly Circus is a square that will remind you a lot of Times Square. Colorful lighted signs in all directions and a lot of pedestrians. And of course, I do recommend that you do ride the tube or the underground, their version of the subway in London, and of course, that you mind the gap as you board and unboard the train. Second trip, my wife and I stayed closer to the River Thames and Waterloo Bridge, which is good walking distance to Big Ben, Parliament, Somerset House, and of course, many of the bridges along the Thames River. Also near Big Ben and Parliament is Westminster Abbey. Westminster Abbey, you can see the graves of many historical figures, Darwin and Newton, Stephen Hawking, Geoffrey Chaucer, Handel, Charles Dickens, Rudyard Kipling, not to mention many monarchs, including Queen Elizabeth I. I would recommend two touristy things to do to take in a lot of the grand expanse of London if you don't have a lot of time. One, a guided river tour on a boat, which will take you from Westminster Bridge to the Tower Bridge, where you can see London from the river, or to ride the London Eye, which you can see behind me in this picture, where you can see most of London from the air. As you see, I'm on the perspective above Big Ben and Parliament. I do recommend visiting a pub while you're there. I think you may find the people more welcoming than you might expect. England's not known for cuisine, but you don't have to stray too far to find top-notch meals because it has a very progressive dining scene. Note, if you travel to London or many cities for Europe for that point in the summer, you may see landmarks and buildings and scaffoldings. That's when a lot of things are put in for maintenance and repair. Case in point, in this photo, you see that Big Ben is covered in scaffolding as they're doing some rehabbing of the famous clock tower. I expect I'll go back to London at some point as there's so much in the area I've not had a chance to visit. I know people have used London as a hub to go see Wimbledon, Stonehenge, Oxford, Cambridge, and Windsor Castle. But if you're ever going there, do not hesitate to reach out. That's it. Hope you enjoy and hope you enjoy your trip to London. And if you ever have needs in commercial real estate, do remember that I will travel.